bevo.com.
One of them is accountability and all the work being done to figure out what you're getting for your campaign expenditures. We now have about 3 or 4 books written called Marketing Metrics in one way or another, telling us we need measurements. The CEO and the CFO demand those measures, and that's a big trend. The second is the search for customer insights. It's a different word than doing marketing research. Marketing research gives you a lot of demographics and things like that in a 100-page report, but sometimes you end up saying, well, what did we learn? A customer insight is almost a new, very new way to look at the market. Maybe it's a new segmentation. In the dog food market, the old segmentation was demographic. Food for big dogs, small dogs, food for young dogs, old dogs. Now it's what's the attitude toward the dog that the owner has. And if the owner sees the dog as an infant, you claim that your food product is the way you want to treat your infant and be careful with your infant and so on and so forth. So customer insights, now they happen occasionally, but there are processes of creativity that will provoke a good marketing staff into coming up with a new idea for the product. We need big ideas in marketing, and any firm that is not investing in innovative work and creative work is going to miss the boat. So because most of these firms, they're doing what we call incremental innovation, if they're doing that at all. So they're putting out another soup, another brand of cereal. It's even more interesting when instead of just putting out another box of cereal, you make a new thing with cereal, like the cereal health bar. Or you make the yogurt, which has a plastic top and there's cereal in it, so you could then put the cereal in the yogurt, make it more tasty. So this idea I call it lateral marketing rather than vertical marketing. Vertical marketing is another box of cereal. Lateral marketing is thinking out of the box, thinking across, thinking what else can we do with the capacities that we have for making cereal or for putting out toys or something like that.
Philip, the marketing industry is inundated with sort of buzz terms. In fact, I think even buzz marketing is a new term in the marketing sector. But can you tell me, is there any new hot thing that's coming up you think will actually have some stickability?
Guerrilla marketing has a little movement to it, and it turns out that, and by the way, it's guerrilla, it's the street fighter, not the ape, when we spell the word. It's especially interesting for small businesses. Small businesses have, most of the world's businesses are small. And we marketers are criticized for always saying, this is marketing and talking about Coca-Cola. And they don't have the resources for budgets, for expensive marketing research. So what about the small players? And our argument normally is 2 things. One is there is such a thing as low-cost research and low-cost advertising on the internet, for example. And we do more teaching of how to do these things with lower budgets than normal. And then secondly, we say you got to be smarter. You're going to be more agile. You're going to be closer to the market. I mean, the company's decisions are being made on the 30th floor by a president and a CFO and maybe a marketing guy around there. But really, you're a small businessman, and you can be close to the customer and move faster. Okay, so guerrilla marketing, I think, is a good movement. Buzz marketing is very interesting because if you can get good word of mouth, it replaces the need to spend a lot of money. And there's 2 ways to do buzz marketing. Sometimes you hire someone who's very sexy and everyone wants to see them in action, Tiger Woods, and you get him to endorse your shoes or something like that. So basically, that works. Richard Branson is supreme at that, by the way. Even when he started the wedding gown business, I think he put on a wedding gown and marched down as if he was going to be married. So that works, The other kind of buzz marketing is becoming professionalized, and that is there's a company, for example, called Grapevine, which actually has teams of people of different ages, like maybe 50,000 college students, maybe 70,000 senior citizens, and you bring to that fellow your product and say, I like this buzzed about. And he'll say if he likes the product, sometimes he says, you'd be wasting your money. There's nothing to buzz about it. But if he likes the product, he'll say, give me 50,000 units, because I'm going to give them away to 50,000 college students, and to tell them to just report on how they buzzed about it. They don't have to, if it's not natural for them. If it did come up, report that it did come up. What did people say? And you'll get a report from me. And hopefully there will be a lot of word of mouth going around.
Bevo.com